Welcome into our special bowl edition of the American Huddle with Andy Gresh. I'm Haley Outen. The bowl season rolls on. Thanks for tuning in as we preview the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl between Houston and Army. The Cougars had a disappointing end to the season, falling in the final game to Memphis, which ultimately kept them out of the conference championship. How do you expect Houston to respond with one more game left in the season?
Boy, Haley, this is a tough one because we know D'Eriq King is gone and Ed Oliver is opting not to play in this game. So in terms of the talent that Houston's going to put out on the field, it's definitely diminished. And because of that, I don't know what kind of performance to expect. It's very unclear as to, how Houston's going to play without two of their best players. So I'm going to be as intrigued as everybody else to see what Major Applewhite is able to put together, because they are going to have some time to add some layers to their offense and their game plan to ensure they score enough to win.
You mentioned the quarterback, D'Eriq King, who went down at the end of the regular season, so the ball will be in the hands of the freshman, Clayton Tune. How can he use the experiences of a high-pressure situation at Memphis to help propel him into this game?
Yeah, I look at it this way. As if you're playing a young quarterback and you're getting a free game, well, hey, it's your chance to coach him up, allow him to go out there and make mistakes. Look, everybody wants to win the game, don't get me wrong, but there's also the development of the program. And I think what teams find is they get one quarterback and they go with him, and then boom, when he gets hurt, it's okay, let's scramble. So whether it's in a backup situation for Clayton Tune or the starter next year, this is valuable experience to go out and take live snaps against a defense where now he's the starting quarterback that he gets to prepare for.
Andy, you mentioned defensive tackle Ed Oliver announced he is not participating in the bowl game as he prepares for his future at the next level. But this is a defense that has had to play without Oliver already quite a bit this season.
It is, and you're going up against a team in Army where it's like playing Navy. And you'd love to have your defensive lineman, especially one who can be active, to just blow it up as they run all this option. So I think it's going to be tough to not have him. However, for Houston, it's got to be those defensive linemen have got to penetrate the line of scrimmage. They've got to try to blow it up. They've got to try to get their hands in some of the pitch lanes for Army. Again, it's like playing Navy, although you're doing it without Ed Oliver. That's a big guy to lose. But I think from the Houston standpoint, you can't worry about the passing game. Sell out, try to play behind the line of scrimmage as much as you can, and blow up that running attack.
What will be the keys for Houston to beat a very good Army squad?
Well, they've got to play behind the line of scrimmage, but they've also got to be mindful to try to keep the ball out of Army's hands. I mean, they're not an explosive offense. In fact, their quarterback last year in the bowl game threw the ball 3 times, and he was the MVP of the game. That would be Ahmad Bradshaw, Army quarterback last year. So they're only going to throw it 3 times. It's sell out on the run. Don't give up the big chunk plays in the passing game. And if they can find a way to slow Army down on first down, that's going to go a long way to getting them into down and distances that they don't want to be in.
You can tune in to Houston and Army in the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl December 22nd at 3:30 p.m. Eastern on ESPN.